Hello and welcome to another edition of the Biblewheel program. We're going to be continuing our study with the 8th century. Both Charlemagne and the Abbasid Empire, the Abbasid Caliphate, after the Umayyad Caliphate, when they overcame the Umayyads in an internal revolution, internal struggle, they resettled. The Umayyads were in Damascus and they resettled in Baghdad, and what was later known as Baghdad. And they opened a school on wisdom. And on the other hand, Charlemagne, there were Scottish monks that came to Ireland, and they went to the markets and they were saying that we are selling you something, we are selling you wisdom, but we're not going to require any money, we're going to teach you wisdom. And that's how Charlemagne took interest in wisdom as well, and he opened libraries, I think both in Europe and in the Middle East as well, in Jerusalem, if I'm not mistaken. But let me read to you Proverbs 8. In certain passages in Proverbs 8, it says, verse 1, "Does not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice?" Verse 5, "O ye simple, understand wisdom, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart." Verse 11 and 12, "For wisdom is better than rubies, and all the things that may be desired are not to be compared to it." Verse 12, "I, wisdom, dwell with prudence, and find out knowledge of witty inventions." Even though I mentioned this before, that the Umayyads had an internal revolution. Well, actually, the Abbasids had an internal revolution against the Umayyads, and resettled in what was later called Baghdad, as opposed to Damascus, where the Umayyads were located. But the word for wisdom in Hebrew is chokmah. It's a chet word, which is the 8th letter from the Hebrew alphabet. However, in the Arabic, the word is hikmah, which is close. And so within the 8th century, this is what it says in Western Europe. Scottish monks from Ireland would go to the marketplaces and desire to teach wisdom in the 8th century, at the time of King Charlemagne. And this was mentioned first in Bruce Gore's channel, if you want to look at it on YouTube.